Mr. Zhang, Security Product Development from CITIC Telecom CPC, will talk about advanced malwares that can cripple your enterprise networks and also how you can fence off against them. Now, before I pass the time to our speakers, I just want to highlight that today's session will be recorded for internal review purpose and also to be uploaded to social media. We will send out the links to you once that is done. Also, during the webinar, if you have any questions, please feel free to type them into the chat box.
Come together to put various solutions or technologies together into a framework. We call it the Fortinet security fabric that is broad, integrated, and automated. Broad in the sense that we cover many attack surfaces, and they are not silos, right? They are out of the box, integrated with one another, so that we can automate the response, right? So this is where the technology comes from. So to put this circle into pillars, okay, so we are talking about security-driven networking, where previously we think of network as one and then security on top of it. Hey, I think we need to look at things differently, integrate both together, and that's where we are coming from, where we've integrated next-gen firewall with your networking for the WAN, DC, LAN. If you look at mitigating email security, right, and how to mitigate it, I would like to look at it from that point of view, right? Mitigating threats coming from emails, right? And Fortimail itself covers all four aspects here, right? Known threats, suspicious, right? So don't know yes or no, and then the unknown type of things, especially 0 days, right? And then business email compromise, right? So just this multi-layer defense you can see here actually covers 4 different threats or that you can mitigate with Fortimail.
The first, I would like to recap the basic concept of APT, why it's difficult to detect and prevent. And the second part is how our CITIC Telecom CPCs make security service solution on top of Fortinet's product, and what is our value-added service on top of the product. And first, let us recap the basic concept of APT. And the APT consists of like the advanced persistent threat. Unlike the traditional network attacks, yes, 3 major differences. First is the advanced. You combine the different attacking method, not just like the traditional network. The hacker is just like to hack into your file server or to break down your firewall. It's just single method, single way. But as the APT, you combine a different advanced way. And the second is the persistent. It's also the most threat way for an APT attack. Usually for the traditional attack, when the hacker just like hack your password, enter your database, stolen your data, and run away. But for the APT, it like a persistent. The hacker will leverage your vulnerabilities, hack into your server without your awareness, and he can continuously accessing your server and steal the data once he found it's valuable, which means he can do everything or continuously put the malware or steal your data without your knowing. And the third is called the threat. And for the traditional attack, maybe the coding, once the hacker inject to your computer and the hacker cannot control the code, he just let the malware or let the worm execute it themselves, and even the hacker cannot predict the result, right? But for the APT, once the hacker inject the malware to your database or to your web server, he can control the exact time to run it, to stop it, and maybe run it different times to steal the data if you didn't aware of it. So that's the always restore your data to minimize the data loss. So CPC can also provide a cloud backup solution for the customer. Customer can back up their data to our cloud platform with high availability protection as an offsite copy. Okay. And the email security solution is similar to the web security. Just one component change is the WAF, the FortiWeb is changed to a FortiMail because it's mainly cater the email security, but the flow will be similar, and the FortiMail will also extend the email attachment or any link, phishing link, suspicious file in the email and pass to sandbox for further exam. So besides we are selling such solution to customers, it's also worth to mention our CPC company, the entire organization, not only in Singapore, but also the Hong Kong, China, and also our Europe entities are all using the FortiMail to protect our internal IT environment. Okay, we are also leveraging on this solution to protect ourselves, right? So we do trust this very good.